Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel. And look at this reading. It was very nice, but sadly we cannot use it because apparently on my phone there's a trash can, right? So if you delete one thing, right, it is not deleted. You have to delete it twice so it's off the thing. And I was recording a lot of this message already, and here's the brown star right on the table, right? Like, I was talking 15 minutes and nothing was recorded because, yeah, the storage was full. Yeah, and now I'm slightly in a better mood than before, right? Not. And I want to still record a reading, but since I'm really like, yeah, I don't know, I just put some cards on the table now, and now we gotta work with this freaking energy. I just pull, you know, you saw the reading. It was very nice. It was a nice reading. I was very happy about this reading. But now I'm not, and I'm just pulling from every deck. I pull one card now, or two, or whatever, right? Because we are all experiencing some energies like this, and I really think that this is a part of your reading somehow. So, oh, there's another card that fell on the ground, but we don't care because we are just pulling. What fell on the ground was pause. No, we don't want to make a pause. We are now officially making the weirdest reading that has ever existed in the tarot journey because of my mood. And yeah. It's okay. I think, you know, when I was making the reading, I was really somewhat surprised that the brown star did come up, right? Because it really felt like, yeah, whatever. Let's take those cards. There's a card and one. Okay, because I really, you just... I was surprised that the brown star did come up just because. So, hey, that's so cool, the silver mess. So, if you are currently experiencing something where you are like, like I do, right? Yeah, that's, yeah. I think that's part of a plan. And it seems to me that there's something very nice on the table for you. I mean, there are so many cards. I cannot even. So we've got the Spirit Guide, okay, and the Sun, the Sky Bridge, and the Sea King, and the High Priestess. That's also very nice. Okay. Sorry, like this won't fit. This will not fit. Not at all. Yeah, it's okay. And then the Food card and Shine, right? And communication is key. And what else we have? Karmic relationships. Akasha. So it says Orient energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. And your guidance is divinely guided. Huh? It really says it on the card. Your guidance is divinely guided. Well, could have phrased that a little bit better. Pause. Community. Generosity. Magic. Eight of Feathers. Okay. Very intense energy. Relationship, caching, memory. Wow. Boy. That's a mess. I really feel like this could be your mental state. It really feels like, you know, the silver mess, but within the silver mess, this is a silver mess, right? There is always something valuable because it's a silver mess, right? So that's important, and it really feels to me that you are sorting through something. You are sorting through something and making sense of it. But also, caching, you know, if you... caching means that you are burying something in the ground for later, right? So it could be that you're going through your memories and something from the past, it feels to me, that is causing you maybe some feelings like I did have, you know, where I want to make a nice reading and arrange everything, but there's an issue, right? And then, so it really feels that you are experiencing this. I take this really as this message, and it could be because of this relationship card, and here's the possibility for union, and also the seeking. So I'm sorting this now, right? Somehow karmic relationships. So I think there's a karmic relationship that is in somehow within your in your system that you need to release somehow. So it really feels like this is a part of the energy that is causing some polarity within you, right? And conflict. Yeah, because this is the conflict card, of course, and you need to, I think, oh, you know what, sometimes it's also, I think you also really want to be free of the need to be in a relationship. You know, this is often a karmic relationship shows this for us, right? And it shows just the... Well, you know, when you look at this fella here, I just think you're beautiful. You're so beautiful, right? But you know how it is when you just look at someone. You know, there's a lot of depth to everyone involved, and it could be that this person didn't show you everything. I just feel that they were not too honest with you. So let's put them away, right? And it's just a karmic relationship is also somewhat there to show you things, right? To make you grow. Okay? And at this point, for you, it really feels like you want to just cut this away from you with the 8 of Feathers. You know, this really... It feels like this is a part of this somehow, of this mess. Possibility for union, yeah, you know, this possibility. It's just always trying to, you know, possibility for union. It leaves you in this state of, oh, I wish there was a union. You know how it is? This makes me angry just thinking about this. Like, oh, I wish it would be so nice. What if it is not required for you to be totally happy? Right? What if this is something that causes your polarity? So let's put the cards away, right? We don't need that on the table. And it causes fear, you know, and also the pain that is involved, you know, when you look at someone. Maybe this karmic relationship had also other options, and just looking at someone who has other options, you know, it makes you feel like an option, and you are not an option. You are not an option. You are more than that. So let's put the eyes away for this one. And this, let's clean up, okay? So, now we've got that cleaned up. Your guidance is divinely guided. And the High Priestess and caching. Okay, caching memory. Yeah, I mean, that's the basic situation that you are now having, right? You are fine. Now it turns into you are trying to find the memories and the scars almost, and you get them out of the ground, out of the where they have been buried, right? Just to resolve the issue, right? To resolve this once and for all within your system. So, what do we have? Pause. I think, yeah, okay. I mean, the pause card, it fell on the ground, right? Except that you must wait and prepare for developments to reach the next stage. You know, when you are pausing, you have time, right? Yeah, and I think that's why you are doing it in the first place, just to sort things out for yourself, right? So, and there's the transformation butterfly, right? And it is, again, layers over layers over layers. So you gotta dig a bit, right? And that's what you are doing. And I think, yeah, so definitely this card is here because you take your time, right? You take the pause. And Silver Mass, yeah, well, right? And what I'm seeing with those cards is your guidance is divinely guided. They just can't get over it. And Spirit Guide and the High Priestess. You know, when I look at this card, you know, I love cats, right? But this, today at least, it feels a bit like dark magic or dark. You know, when you when you are looking at guidance from the standpoint of you are, you know, you can look for signs in every direction. And this looking for signs is a thing, right? So you can look for signs in every direction, and they can justify your inability to change something about a situation, right? So what I mean with this is it could be that you were looking for some guidance and somehow, you know, something that would feed, yeah, your hope in a karmic situation somehow. You know, this can artificially prolong a state of freedom for yourself, like, or not a state of, so this prolonged feeling of you have to, it's okay to wait, you know, waiting and pause, yeah, with pause. It's like you're waiting and you're just, yeah, waiting, right? That's it. You can stay there forever with this, puts an infinity symbol there. But do you see that? This spirit guide card suddenly also turned for me with this closed eye. You can use external guidance to justify for yourself a state that you are not supposed to be in. Definitely, and it can keep you in a loop with this. Kasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Do you see the loop? Guidance and guided? It's this, yeah, doesn't really make sense. And look at the maze that you are in. Look at that. I mean, it's a beautiful landscape. It could be, you know, it's really feels a bit like those false hopes and dreams, you know, because, yeah, it really feels like walking a path in your head of how it will be, you know, how it will be, you know, when your guidance was maybe to wait or to just, you know, with the moon, uncertainty, you know, and everything like that. But look at this darkness there. You know, I think there was something for you that you held yourself in a place of, oh yeah, this will work out. You know, in a quite daydreamy place. And, you know, this causes polarity, and therefore, well, let's put the cards away. Right? So, oh, now, do you see what we've done? We've removed your spirit guide. What's that? Oh, we'll get there. Community and communication, and generosity. And then we get there, right? We get there. Those cards. Generosity. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention. Oh, yeah. Well, look at her. She's sitting there. But she's sitting there, and it's quite nice where she is, actually. I mean, this looks really nice. It looks very vibrant and busy somehow. And I think this is your internal landscape. And it could be, you know, this is the key. So I think communication is key. Community. Yes, of course. Even karmic relationships can form a tie somehow, right? And they are important for our growth, right? But what I see for you, I think, is more this, that's the underlying magic that you can see in a karmic relationship. It's magical somehow, right? But if there's no communication, again, closed eye, right? If there's no communication coming in for you, why would you just hold yourself hostile? You know, it's this reminds me a bit of breadcrumbing, right? Where you just get a few crumbs here and there. But where's the hand that pets you, right? You have to look at your own needs. That's what this card really wants to look at. It's nice, you know, there are soul ties around that really intense, but you want something real, right? So I think this just wants to look at what you want to achieve. And I think to get out of a dark space, you want to achieve total freedom. You know, it's a reckless freedom, and when you don't crave for anyone, right? Then they come. That's the thing, right? I think that's the part of the silver mess that wants to be looked at. I think before that you were almost this high priestess card sitting in the dark, right? Yourself, look, because she doesn't look very happy, I think, right? But now I think because you have figured it out for yourself, right? Yeah, you know that communication is important, and that you are what you need for your freedom is or for your happiness is freedom, and no expectations. And do you see it? That's that looks a bit like an X, right? X, yeah. So X that out. Right, we are getting there. We're making things tidy again, right? Very nice. I would have never thought that this reading was so good. would end up so good after the way I started. But I take all of this as a message of, okay, I'm not going to, when I feel I need to continue, I do, and that's the point. Now we're there. That's you, right? It's about you, about your beauty. I think this whole situation has enhanced your being completely. I mean, look at you. You're really nice and magical, and in a very vibrant landscape, and very generous, right? You are very generous, and when you are generous, you will be met with generosity as well, right? So the guidance is clearly don't hold grudges or something like that, you're right? Be yourself fully. I mean, she looks a little bit tired, like she just sat down after a long ride. But even though I think the key to your development is this, and I love it the way it came out. And shine, the sun, vitality and joy and magic, which is also very yellow, right? Yeah, and that's silver mass. That's what we dug out for you, which is the key is in this. With now we've got the flowers, and again the flowers, and everyone who is drawn to a flower, right? And you had to repair your focus, and your focus is you. And the generosity in this case is you. Because you need to be generous to yourself, and I think previous to that, you were not generous to yourself, but to other people. You know how it is, how we go the extra round for someone we really want to have in our life. But, the typical karmic thing is, do they do the same for us? No. Right? And this leaves us in a state of darkness. But now, you know where the generosity belongs. It's your own pocket. It's your own magic. But, this being said, don't you worry. I think you know that you discovered some magic along the way, which was the whole point of this all, right? But I think your journey is just about to begin, which is because you're shining with this community card. There's something happening around you that maybe you don't see just yet, but I think you are really transforming and transmuting energies around you, and it leads you to it transforms others. It opens the eyes of others, and also it gives you a lot. So I think something is going to happen that gives you something unexpected. But what unexpected thing would happen when you're shining? Vitality and joy. Maybe the joy that you have reached by overcoming darkness, right? It could be that you have not just yet figured out how joyous it will be for you. You know? Once we've fought the battle and going through certain energies, we are not able to return to those energies anymore. Those really dark ones. Once you've battled them, a little bit of darkness may creep in the future. You know how life is, but the real dark places, you have left them behind. And that's a big part of the magic, because those really dark places, they are not going to return. And that's promising, isn't it? It's like, by going through this silver mess for yourself, right? This is the discovery. You found your own sun, and your own sun is shining so bright that even the darkness looks nice, right? And you know, in every life there's light and dark, right? You need that to see the contrast, but there's something really nice for you. And it feels to me you attract very nice opportunities as well, just because you are so magical. And it's beautiful. Yeah, it's really nice. So, yeah, I almost cannot say anything else, except that I didn't pull from one deck just yet. Let's see. I found the key to happiness. Stay away from idiots. Time is now. It's so perfect to wrap this up. Come on. It's just like, this is like the whole point of it all. Ta-da. Look how content this cat is now. Yeah. Oh, but what does it say? Famous Cats is the book that the cat is reading. So maybe by going through this silver mess, you also attract a very fortunate success for yourself, huh? Because maybe you're studying something, right? And now it really looks like a leisurely, very attractive, you know, it's like a very meow cat that has found the key to happiness. I just love it. Perfect. I couldn't, like, you can't make this up. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, well done. Let's see who this reading is for. We just have 2 cards left. So, oh, there's a change coming with those cards. Can look forward to it. And yeah. Libra. Okay. Yeah, Libra. Perfect. Yeah, so additional info is in the letter box below, and yeah, enjoy your key. Bye-bye.